Cards are quiet. I don't know if there's anything left to say. 7 Cups. This was the last card last week. Popped out a few times. Again, you're being offered a choice. There's a lot of things that get said here. And I feel like you can't come into these things and leave the exact same as you left. Like, I feel like it's impossible. So I feel like at the end of every week, at the end of all these Monday Magic readings, I feel like everybody's left with a choice, you know? It's like, you have to choose one way or the other. You know, are you going to kind of follow the energy that's been presented here, follow the thread that's reached you, that's been trying to reach you? Are you going to look into these things? Where are you going to go down the rabbit hole? Or are you just going to dismiss it all as, you know, crazy BS and just go back to regular stuff, or, you know, just go and whatever? Because I feel like that's not even a real choice, but it's just a choice that's being presented. And if you don't consciously make a choice, like, just be like, you know what, I'm going to look into this. I'm going to open myself up to these things and see, you know, how true it is, or what my reality looks like, or what's available to me. If you don't consciously choose that, you just kind of just be like, and just kind of go about your business without kind of like owning a one way or the other, or really owning how you're feeling or anything like that. Understand that you will just slip back into just doing what you've been doing. Like, these are seeds for sure. But the best way to ensure that, you know, they're planted and watered and begin to be nurtured by your energy, your spirit, your subconscious, your awareness, all that, it takes, you know, a conscious decision and owning it and the power in that. So understand that if you do resonate with what I'm saying, you do want to see if there's more, if there's, see, you know, just the extent that the magic that's available to you goes, that the best thing you can do right now, what I'm calling you to do right now, what's up, boy? What I'm calling you to do right now is to choose and to accept and be like, you know what? Let's go. I'm willing to go on this path and see who I am, see what's available to me, and understand that you doing that is the choice, and understand that everything else will find you. Yes, you can go and look into it and start to do your research, but understand that the most divine things and the actual magic will find you, and it will present itself to you over and over again in different ways, subtle, loud, big, small, and everything, more and more and more and more, as you could become more sensitive to it, as you allow it to have space in your world, allow it to manifest and to grow and to evolve, and as you do, because as you do, it does, and that takes you. So you're being presented with a choice, and now's the time to make it. Don't leave here and just think, you know, you'll think about it, because you might not. So make the choice now. You feel now. You feel a way now. Either resonates or it doesn't. And if you're still here at this point, I feel like it definitely resonates. So the choice is already made. You just have to own it and allow it to work. So choose yourself, and remember that I'm not saying anything that leaves you feeling disempowered. It's all to make you the newest you possible, and it's all to just unlock yourself to yourself. I'm not offering you any magic outside of yourself. I'm not offering you any, you know, like, this is not that. It's not that type of vibe. I'm just offering you yourself. I'm giving you the keys to get out of your own way, to allow your higher self, allow your future self, allow your spirit team, or whoever it is that brought you here today, just because they want you to get out of your own way, and allow them to introduce you to yourself, like your actual self and your actual abundance and your actual inheritance, and, you know, the magic that you are, and the specialness that you are, the God that you are, and just reveal that to you. And that's all they want to do. That's all you want to do, and that's why you're here right now, is to finally get you to give yourself permission to show you everything that there is to offer here in this life, and as you. And I don't know what that looks like for you, because you might have even more magic than me and access to things that I can't even, you know, fathom right now. Who knows? But I'm just here to, you know, allow yourself to get you to open that door so you can experience it. And that's it. That's all I want. I don't want you to take all my truths and make that your reality. I don't. I want you to take what resonates. I want you to take what feels good, what you believe, what energetically feels like, yeah, that makes sense, or yeah, that's for me. I want you to take that stuff and add it to your world, and then open yourself up to find out what's more you. And then you can come share that with me. I might unlock some things. I can't wait to learn from you all. That's the biggest thing. And I feel like that's the biggest indicator of anyone who's truly doing this in the right way, who's like is truly, you know, from a divine place, and it's not just the ego, you know, or someone trying to, you know, well, 11111, as I say that, it's not just, you know, someone trying to take advantage in the spiritual community. It's just, dang, I don't know what that was, but let that be confirmation of something. I probably look crazy, but understand that that's the biggest indicator, is that they'll admit that they don't know everything, and they'll admit that everybody's reality works differently, and that just because something works for me, it may not work for you. And they don't try to get you to accept everything as truth, and, you know, like, oh, this is how it is, you need to do this. Like, no, because at the end of the day, the more you learn, the more you realize you don't really know anything. And I can share my observations, I can share, you know, the things I've experienced work, what I've learned from other people's, and then practice, and then seeing results from my life, which is all I ever do anyway. But at the end of the day, I can't tell you how it works. I don't know why it works. I don't know that much, you know. And it's like, I just open myself up to it, and I understand that that's all it takes. I've learned that that's all it takes, is being open to it and being willing to experience it, and to see it firsthand, and to be a vessel of it, and to navigate it, and to be a part of it, and co-create your life with it, and co-create your experiences with it. And that's enough for me. That's all it takes. You know, you don't have to, I believe this, and you don't have to do all that. You have to just be open and willing to experience it, because it's all beyond words anyway. It's all beyond the mind anyway. It's all beyond comprehension. Like, the actual truth of what is going on here is probably well beyond I could even think to understand right now. And the more you try to capture it and control it and be, you know, and try to get the further you're going to get away. So, you know, I say all that to say, in all things, just accept flow, and experience, and just try it. Just open yourself up and allow the universe to show you whatever it is that you want to see. Because at the end of the day, you know what you want, and you're the only one who can allow it. You're the only one who can fulfill and scratch that itch that you have at a soul level. So allow yourself, and that's the call, period. To just, I'm ready. I allow, and I surrender to the flow of the universe. I surrender to the flow of myself, to my heart, and allow that to be enough. The rest will find you. The reasons will find you. The purpose will find you. The proof will find you. It will always find you.